Hacken is a company who are big believers in crypto.
Today I sit down with Dyma Budorin, co-founder and CEO at Hacken,
Our mission is to make crypto a safer place.
an industry leader in blockchain security with over 6 years of experience, over 1,500 projects audited, and trusted by some of the biggest names in the space. This company is about to make history. The reason I wanted to have you on today is because Hacken has a major announcement, one of the first, if not the first, in crypto. Equity tokenization, pioneering equity tokenization, where high holders become Hacken shareholders.
The equity of this entity will be tokenized, and those who will accept this, basically it's a private placement, will accept this offer, they will become Hacken shareholders.
This is everything you need to know about Hacken equity tokenization. In the far future, will you guys IPO? Are you thinking about it? And what does that mean for those token holders? Link down below, check it out. Thank you, Hacken, for partnering up today so I could bring this news to our audience. As a security expert, what is the most secure blockchain on the market today? We talk about everything, so watch today's whole interview and let's start. We got a chance to meet a little bit in Singapore, and obviously Hacken is one of the industry leaders in auditing. But before we get into that, can you just go into your background a little bit?
Yeah, my personal background is pretty boring. So I was 8 years at Deloitte, like in different countries, mostly doing financial and IT audits. And then I went to work for Ukrainian government. Went to Defense Military Consortium to make some audits and to build cybersecurity center. But the stuff there I didn't like it was too slow, a little bit corrupt, and yeah, we already had the team, and we wanted some energy, some speed. And in 2017, we merged with some other cybersecurity firm in Ukraine, and we made the ICO for bug bounty platform. It's still alive. It's quite popular now, called Hacking Proof.
And for those people that have never heard of Hacken ever, what is Hacken?
Hacken is a company who are big believers in crypto, and our mission is to make crypto a safer place. So we are doing not only like security audits, but also we educate people how to do proper researches, and we have different products that prevent from hacks, that make fraudsters' life more difficult, and of course um, to highlight scammers and basically protect users from losing in crypto.
And maybe it's just so obvious, but like that's what Hacken is. Why does a security firm matter in 2024?
Oh, come on. Security firm matters because people are relying on us. Because people don't usually have the skills to read the code, and don't have the skills to or time to read the code. So they rely on the opinion of third-party auditors, whether this code is secure and whether it executes what is written on the website or in the PDF white paper. So we are kind of like a trusted parties in the industry. So
That's I totally get that. For Hacken, established in 2017, like you said, you decentralized in 2020 with the token. Can you just explain that year-over-year growth and sort of the journey you've been through?
yeah, sure. So yeah, we started 2017. We had the token in 2017. It's just in 2020 we made the swap. In 2018 we started, like, we understood that it's a little bit too early to bug bounty platforms, because obviously bug bounty is the next step after proper security audit. So we started to build the service business, like basically doing the pen tests and doing the smart contract audits. And yeah, it's been hard to like to be a Ukrainian company and to get the trust. Like there is a perception, like maybe it changed already, but like that's in 2018 we built we decided to focus on cryptocurrency exchanges, and we built the security ranking of cryptocurrency exchanges, and that security ranking has been integrated like both with CoinMarketCap in the way that we have influenced the data that they are shown, and with CoinGecko. And that's CoinGecko trust score is 20% is our data. And basically we push the market, push the exchanges to pay much more attention to the security, to the regular pen tests, to the bounties, like proof of reserves, and that like kind of created our first like reputation, built our first reputation block, and we started to work with a lot of exchanges. And then obviously like uh, after the token swap, like we had the token all the way. In 2020, we started to get a deep dive into DeFi security, and yeah, like project after project after project, we're building the reputation, and we're building the skill base, and the revenues that we were getting, we were either like using to give back some value to token holders, and of course to build some new products. So we had both helped other companies to launch their products. That was utility for high token, and both we have in-house products that we believe is gonna be a big thing in nearest future.
How is this bull market different compared to other bull markets Hacken has been through?
Look, I think this bull market is going to be way more bigger, because the number of L1s, L2s is huge. The number of capital being like deployed, and the speed of the capital that's being deployed right now is like, I don't think it's comparable to 20 and special for 2017. And every L1 is going to build a launchpad, DEX, staking protocols, lending protocols, and we already see we're on the front line, so we see uh, how big is decrease of all the requests for the security services, and yeah, I think that's this bull market is going to be way bigger than the previous ones, and yeah, I'm very optimistic.
You're an industry leader in security. That's undeniable. When you think of security and security in crypto, you think Hacken. And I say that because you've worked with tier one clients, BNBChain,
Yeah.
Near Protocol, Polygon, Avalanche. Can you explain just the intricacies of working with those heavy hitters?
I mean, they like once you get the first clients, and once you have some good case study, like you found some great bugs, then the development team didn't find the great vulnerabilities, then you then the big clients, they exchange this information and they give you reference, and then it's like a snowball. So like more clients are coming because they know that the other ones trusted us and we helped them. So of course it's like these big protocols, they are already be kind of like enterprises of crypto. They already have processes, and they already have a lot of requirements, but we are flexible, so we learn from them. We adjust our methodology, we adjust our internal and external processes, and like we are right now, for example, we are doing the ISO certification for us, so like that's to comply with like with future requirements. Probably right now in crypto, they still don't have this this thing that's everybody should be ISO compliant. But also we're involved in like building standards. Like I'm personally also writing book. I wrote the book recently together with my partners, and that helps to sell to enterprise clients.
As a security expert, what is the most secure blockchain on the market today?
Look, well, for sure it's Bitcoin, then Ethereum. I mean, it's battle tested, so like, you
And is that
cannot like. Well, I mean, like, yeah, for sure. But I mean, there are some really good blockchains that have potentially like potentially more scalable and more secure, but some time should pass until like thousands and maybe hundreds of thousands of eyes would try to crack it before you can say that they are like more secure than Ethereum or Bitcoin.
And like and we don't have to get this specific if you don't want, but like for a Solana, which has sometimes been shut down, it's more centralized. If it's something is more centralized, does that mean it's more insecure? Or if it's decentralized, is that more secure?
Not necessarily. Like, I mean, and there are a lot of centralization points like in every blockchain. So, I mean, you are centralized centralized in the way if you have at least one, you can be called centralized even if you have one point of centralization that can be, you know, like compromised. For example, all the L2s that we see on the market right now that are kind of using the decentralization of Ethereum, I cannot call them decentralized because they have sequencers, and sequencers are centralized, and like you can make some you know, like some hacks or frauds within this weak points of the infrastructure.
The reason I wanted to have you on today is because Hacken has a major announcement, one of the first, if not the first, in crypto, equity tokenization. Can you get into that?
Yeah, it's been like a growing company, and especially like a service slash product company with revenues. It's and it having at the same time the token, it creates a certain conflict of interest. So token holders, they want, I don't know, buyback and burns, which means that you don't have any other good ideas how to expand the business, and we don't want to do it. Like, of course, we reinvest like I don't know, like 20-30% into building some products, some initiatives for token holders, like getting allocations for them and stuff like that. And we had a really nice rise in 2021, 2022. But the capitalization of Hacken is mostly growing from our brand, from our internal processes, from the products that we build, and from the revenue that we get. Like our website is like main revenue generating um, assets, and we receive a lot of inbound leads. So that's something. And luckily, that's I have a majority of Hacken shareholding, like I have 65%. So I thought it would be a really nice idea to make kind of token equity swap, token equity merge. I don't know what's the right name to do to name it. And especially taking into account that a lot of community members are with us from 2017, basically 7 years, and we're already like, you know, like family, like brothers. And I decided to tokenize 10% of my equity. So I'm like selling it to a special purpose vehicles, like standalone entity. And the equity of this entity will be tokenized. So the entity that will hold 10% of Hacken, it will be tokenized, and it will be sold to Hacken holders, like 100 slots, 1 million high each. And those who will accept this, basically it's a private placement, will accept this offer, they will become Hacken shareholders. So this is something that I think is very fair to do, and this is something that's and I think it's a bold move to show the industry this experiment how the, like, I would say successful company in crypto, like a crypto native company, can merge equity and tokens without creating any legal risks for high token to be a security token and to have like a lot of problems with SEC or whatever.
So like you said, Hacken, successful company. And when I say that, I mean profitable company. I can become a shareholder in a profitable company. Is this just is this for existing token holders?
No. It, like, I mean, exists, and you can buy tokens, and like
But if I hold the
use it
token right
to,
now, if I hold the token right now,
yeah, you can, yeah, sure.
So anybody, it's not just this new batch. You said like 10%.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's anybody, but you will have to pass the KYC, of course, at the moment of the like the conversion. But yeah, it's like it's anybody. It's a private placement, so I can sell my equity to anybody. Like there is an offer, and it's just I accept only high tokens. That's it.
And how is this going to be totally compliant regulatory wise? Can you get into that?
Right now we will not have the secondary market. So the secondary market will create certain complexities. Right now, it's just like I have the right. It's just like I'm selling, like parts of Hacken to I don't know to anybody. So it doesn't create any like consequences. Can I sell my equity to anybody in the world, sharing in the company where I'm a major shareholder? Yes, I can. So it's just exactly the same.
This is super revolutionary, and like this could be something that, you set a precedent and other companies follow. Do you see this as such? Is the industry trending this way?
I want to, like I want to because like we will like crypto is an experiment, it's a very big experiment, and we love to like contribute our ideas into to our global movement. So yeah, it's a part of that's I would say it's also a giveaway because like most of the tokens, like 90% will burn. So it's something that's like excites me, and it's something that I want to execute, and we're on this way. And yeah, of course I want to follow. I really hate some of the companies that were on like kind of in the same business or like some similar business in crypto, and they fundraised like with ICO, but then they abandoned token, and they are still successful company, but the token costs nothing, and or they completely rebranded the token to some other name, and like we're not they are something different or something different. So I really hate this. So we want to show how this can be if you like don't abandon token. For me, like hacking is a lifetime journey, so it's like I'm trying to do what I can for the best of token holders.
Your token, HAI. Hey, how do you pronounce that? Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Time to
Hi.
get high, like it comes from there.
Hi has been the key to the Hacken ecosystem. Can you go into that utility and what's the purpose?
Yeah. Yeah, so we had different utility. Like basically, we started with the payment utility. To be honest, it was hard because like we had to choose either we create complexities to our clients, and um, they are had to like do a lot of steps that they don't want to do in order to pay us fees, or we like accept the stable coin. So it wasn't necessarily, but like you get some discounts if you pay with Hacken token. But like most of the utilities were in B2C. So in 2021, we were helping other projects to launch in cybersecurity domain. So there was the utility that we gathered high tokens. You had to stake, you had to keep it so to be able to participate. And there was like 4 successful launches. Then when the crypto winter started, we stopped it. And right now, like we are considering few again like um, three main utilities for Hacken token. It's like to continue help other projects to launch and to create certain venture arm where we are reviewing projects and like of especially of our clients, and we like create community rounds for the best ones. Second is that we are going to have certain insurance pools with cooperation with Hacking Proof, our bug bounty platform. It's all about like betting it's like a prediction market betting on us that we didn't miss any critical vulnerability, and if and we will make sure that there are some good yields so that people will have a 1 month short-term staking opportunity to get some stable coins if we don't miss anything. If we miss something critical, then the staking pool is going to be used for rewards to bug hunters. So this is also quite new and exciting thing that didn't see on the market, and I think it can boost significantly security of our clients and will generate some healthy yield to our token holders. And another one is Hades, like Hacken Engineer Day Index is my personal favorite one. It's the smart contract that allows um, our clients, our partners, to prepay for the audit fees, audit services, and at the same time to get the exposure, like risk-free exposure into high tokens. So imagine you are a crypto fund, you have a lot of projects in the pipeline, and you want to book a slot, and you come to us, you prepay for, let's say, 300K USD. Uh, you get NFT that says that you get this, you have the prepaid 300K for the security services, and at the same time, like tokens from Treasury are are backing this NFT at the price of the moment of the purchase. And after 1 month period of time, if the high price goes up, you can exchange this NFT to high tokens, like sell them, get the profit, and maybe buy again, prepay this 300K. So this is an interesting exposure for crypto funds. But the most important thing here is that the 300K that the fund have prepaid, 200K is used to immediately buy high tokens from the DEX, and remaining 100K, like 33%, is added to tokens that were just bought, and they're added to liquidity with LP. Remaining high tokens we just burn. So by doing that, we're increasing, building up the price for the token, we are increasing liquidity for the token, and we are converting our clients, our funds that made this prepayment into like already partners who have like step in the door, like foot in the door, that wants our success and that wants to promote our company. So this is something uh, that excites me, and we just launched, and I hope we can get the first big funds very soon.
I love how innovative Hacken is, and everything you mentioned, you can go to the website, and this is in your roadmap. So these things are coming in the future. Just for the insurance pools, I had a question on that. Is that something like the average retail investor could take advantage of for insurance? How would that work?
Yeah, if he believes in us, like, okay, like a lot of people are making mistakes, and it's not possible to make the guarantee of 100% that's like auditors didn't miss any issue. But by doing this insurance pool, we are basically it's been from people's funds. Like, well, like our auditors wants to participate, like our auditors also want to stake, and it's like first come first serve, but it's like for sure it's going to be opportunity, like everybody can do it. So it boosts us, like it creates the budget for the bug bounty for the product, and it's actually creates, the legit way to immediately make money for those who like basically predict that we are good in what we do. So yeah, it's something new in the market. So I didn't see it.
For the equity tokenization, are in the far future, will you guys IPO? Are you thinking about it? And what does that mean for those token holders?
Yeah, for sure. So like for like equity token, it gives you a little bit more rights to than the regular token in terms of the like actual legal, like connection to our brands. And it means that once we, for example, sell some of our products, like we're building certain products that have potential of being sold, then this money from selling these products will be distributed to equity shareholders. Or we get fully acquired. Yeah, that's understandable. Or we decide to create the dividend policy. Again, we are distributing dividends. But the end goal, and it's like my personal bet, that eventually like stock market and token market will merge. And I think centralized exchanges will have, in the beginning, they will have a hard times of trying to be compliant with regulators in terms of the quality of the assets that are being traded at their exchanges. And there will be a lot of like, what the tokens are doing, like but then there will be clear guidance, clear rule books, especially from like most innovative free economic zones that will give guidance how to trade equity tokens, and those platforms will start having traction and liquidity, and like we bet that, like obviously we for sure want to be a publicly traded company, and we definitely are going to it. Is we set up the goals. We know that it's a feasible job, and like going public at London Stock Exchange, I think it's even easier, to be honest, than to get listed on some crypto exchanges. And I'm not saying that both is not difficult, but at least there you have some clear rule book that if you comply, if you do everything that is according to the rules, then you can get listed. So yeah, it's definitely our goal and our targets.
I have a few more questions, but is there anything we didn't mention on equity tokenization?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's more or less covered. Yeah, it's like it should be very clear. It's a private placement, and yeah, it's an invitation to both existing high holders or those who love our company, who love what we do, to get our share, become our shareholders and be closer to us, be like attend the annual meetings, see our accounts, be share your ideas that we can implement, because I don't know, like maybe some existing cybersecurity companies want to become our shareholders, and we do some kind of merge or token swap or whatever, equity swap. It's also an option. So yeah, like everybody who likes what we do, like we are more than happy to unite forces.
Hacken is a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. Could you explain the benefit or what that means?
Oh, not only member, I'm co-chairman of the one working group that is writing DeFi security standards, and this is this work is the collective effort of most prominent security companies in Web3, and not only security companies, like Ernst & Young is involved, for example. And we are helping, like to get in one place all the risks and possible mitigation plans that can be furtherly used for regulators and for standard issuers like ISO. So this is this is important because like the traditional world, it doesn't answer crypto because in most of the cases they don't understand the risks. And for example, when I was dealing with some, I don't know, family offices, like having just a conversation, private equity, they are usually saying, like, we want to go and try the DeFi. We want to put there some liquidity, but we just don't understand risks. And without understanding risk, we cannot do it. And that's why we did this effort, and that's why like we also build in Server.life, which will be adapted to the standards, so that institutions have more information to absorb and make their decisions, enter DeFi or not to enter DeFi.
As a security expert in crypto, you primarily work with businesses, but for average people, what's a piece of advice you would have for those people speculating in crypto?
I would advise for sure not to I would advise for using password managers, and I would advise for sure not to have all the balls in all the eggs or in one basket. So use separate accounts, and if you have some like major like crypto assets that you put, I don't know, in Aave for some nice yields, like never sign anything with those accounts, like, and don't touch them. Like just collect some of your fees and withdraw them, and never sign nothing. But like, yeah, if you like to, I don't know, degen, if you like to play around, like have some small accounts where you like, without NFTs, of course. NFTs is super easy to lose. Um, and yeah, play around, but like just don't be just be sure that the amounts there are not something that is super painful to lose, because like even the best ones are losing pay, losing attention, and make mistakes. Like we had so many examples, like Julian from Reg.News. Yeah, he made a confession that he lost his bike and some other NFTs because he was, I don't know, lost. Maybe he did a lot of things at the same time. I don't know. We in crypto do so many things in the same time. During the call, like I'm writing messages, doing something else, and like you can lose attention and make a mistake and it's gone. So yeah,
Dyma,
that's the advice.
thank you so much for joining me. I definitely have such a better understanding of Hacken and this innovation you're going through. Can you just give me final thoughts for the Altcoin Daily audience? And links are down below, but how they can stay involved.
Join the community, of course. Like we at our community, we have educational program. It's called Trust Army. So we have released Dior certificate. So it's like it's 14 modules, like in the gamified manner, that you can learn most of the like risky topics where you can understand better the projects, and the path of this this community is that we are going to start ranking the projects. Everybody's going to start reviewing the projects, and based on this ranking, we are also planning, and we have in our roadmap to start cooperating with launchpads. And so there will be some interesting allocations for your work. And this is for sure a good way to learn and to explore crypto. So yeah, like join Trust Army, join Hacking community, and we're very friendly, open, and for sure you will learn new stuff with us.
That's awesome. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for this time.